Good morning, eyes open, I can see the light shining through. Good morning, blinds open, I'm coming home to you. Good morning, eyes open, I can see the light shining through. Good morning, blinds open, I'm coming home to you.
What's up guys, welcome to the video. Thank you so much to Chad for that edit. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed filming with him the other day and I'm excited to bring y'all an update on my prep. This series, the Strive series, is already over halfway done, which is crazy. I feel like it was just yesterday that I started this powerlifting meet prep, and I hope you guys are feeling very on track towards the goals that you set at the beginning of this series. Definitely leave a comment down below and let me know how you're doing on those goals that you commented on Strive episode 1. Check in with me down below. I'm going to read them all, and I hope to see some good things from you. If you have fallen... Excuse me, Siri. If you guys have fallen off track or things haven't been progressing as you've wanted, don't be upset. All you have to do is really critically think about why things haven't gone perfectly and control the controllables. Do what you can to improve, and the things that you can't control, the uncontrollables, don't worry about them, because like I said, they're uncontrollable. There's no reason why you should waste your time or energy focusing on them when there are so many things you can control and do to bring you one step closer to your goal. So I encourage you to spend a few minutes in reflection today. Write it down, just think about it, whatever your best thought process is, whatever that looks like, do that and be honest with yourself. So this is a bit of an honesty video. I'm just going to update you guys on how my prep is going, what my thoughts are, all of that good stuff. Number one update is I did sign up for a mock meet, which is this upcoming weekend in San Diego. It's at Convoy Strength, which is a gym just north of like downtown. And if you're in the San Diego area, you're more than welcome to come watch. I'll be doing it with Katie Corio. We signed up together. We're also doing the same meet together on June 3rd in San Diego as well. You guys are more than welcome to come to the meet too. I would love to have some support in the audience. I would love to have some people cheering me on. I will also try to A, hire a videographer to come with me, and B, have someone live streaming my lifts on Instagram Live. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Keep an eye out for that stuff. But I am a little under 6 weeks out from that, from the real meet, and less than a week out from the mock meet. The mock meet, it's not gonna be wearing a singlet. They're not having weight classes. We are weighing in, so we can calculate Wilks score, which is your strength relative to your body weight. But I'll be wearing just like leggings, probably an Elf shirt, and all my other regular lifting gear. So I'm excited to get the pre-meet jitters out, practice commands. I have not really been practicing commands. I think I did like one time. Amanda helped me out with it, and I have not since then. I kind of go through it in my head when I'm doing like my heavier sets, but yeah, I definitely need to practice that because it's going to be a whole new world. As far as physically, I'm feeling pretty good. I definitely can tell that I'm starting to kind of wear and tear as this program progresses, but I've been seeing a body worker regularly. His name is Alan, and his Instagram is Alan_LAART if anyone's in the LA area. He's been awesome. And then I've also been trying to stay on top of like my foam rolling and my warm-ups, really focusing on warming up properly, taking my time getting into those heavy sets, all of that good stuff. Honestly, I could be better about my mobility. I could be better about my stretching, but I did sign up for a yoga class this afternoon. It's at 4 p.m. Sorry. I signed up for yoga at 4 p.m. today, so I am making it a goal of mine to get back into regular yoga. I was really good about it back in Minnesota. I have not been so good about it since I moved to California because it's been kind of hard for me to find a studio that I really like and that I feel is a good fit. A lot of the studios here are very eccentric. Is that maybe a way to explain it? They're very like, just, I don't know how to explain it, but if you've ever been to Venice, California, you know what I'm talking about. So physically doing good, feeling stronger by the week, keeping injuries at bay. I've had a few nagging things where like my knee feels funky or my elbows kind of bothering me one session, but nothing too nagging or serious, which I'm very, this hair is like stuck in my chapstick. Nothing too serious, which I'm very grateful for because, as you guys probably assume, powerlifting can be very hard on your body and your joints, all that stuff. I've also been on top of my supplementation. Supplement video is coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. But the mental aspect is kind of what I more wanted to talk about today, and I've just been feeling kind of like conflicted, I guess, because on one hand, being strong is like really cool, it's really empowering, and I like it. Like, I like knowing that there's 300 pounds on the floor and I can pick it up, like that's cool. And then on the other hand, I really miss having more freedom and well-rounded training. Like, I miss my bodybuilding training, I miss my conditioning based stuff, like bodyweight stuff, which posting a workout like that soon, but I haven't been able to do like very many of those type things just because they're counterproductive to an extent. They're a little bit counterproductive to my strength goals, because if you're working to be your absolute strongest for one repetition, working on muscular endurance and long-winded intervals of work, that's counterproductive because they have different energy systems. So it doesn't really make sense for me to be doing a lot of these like endurance conditioning based workouts when my main goal is to get stronger. Do you see what I'm saying? Kind of confusing, but I'm confused too. I don't know. As far as like right now, I still plan on going through with the meet and all of that, but like if for some reason I'm not totally digging the mock meet this weekend and I don't think that I want to do a meet, like who knows, I might not do the meet. That's all I'm saying. But as of right now, I plan to do the meet. I'm a woman of my word. I like always follow through with things that I commit to, so honestly saying like changing the plan and not doing the meet would be really hard for me to do. But it's on my radar just because I'm not really like, some days I'm really looking forward to my training, some days I'm just like, I want to go do some glute kickbacks, god dang it. So I don't know, I think the bikini girl like in me is just feeling suppressed, and maybe I need to add in like some booty work or something on my off days. But that's where I am mentally. It's getting hard because we're running the program that I originally ran again, but with new maxes, higher maxes, so everything is harder. And my workouts are really long, and they're a little over 2 hours every time. I'm training 4 days a week. I have 4 sessions of cardio, tracking my macros. My parents were in town this past weekend and I didn't really track macros when they were here, but normally tracking macros and staying disciplined. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm really looking forward to, once this meet is over, having a more like well-rounded fitness regimen and just being kind to my body, like not doing anything extreme. I've gone from bikini preps to full YOLO to now powerlifting, and all of it is just like very one end of the spectrum or the next, and I know it, like I'm aware of that, and that's kind of a personality. It's a pro in some ways because I excel at stuff that I set my mind to, but it's a con because I don't know how to do things moderately, and I don't know how to be like in the middle of the spectrum. I can only fall on one end or the other. So I'm sure a lot of you can feel my pain there, but I'm looking forward to a challenge of finding that happy medium after this, and finding a happy medium with my diet, with my training, all of that stuff. I can't remember if I told you guys that I changed my meet to, it was originally going to be June 11th and now it's June 3rd, which means I went from a USAPL meet to a USPA meet, which means I'm already in my weight class, so I'm no longer strictly like cutting weight super hard to make a weight class. Now I'm just trying to maintain my weight. But even that initial cut, like my body did not respond very well. So that tells me that I still have a lot of work to do on my metabolism, and I haven't had enough time off, but I also feel kind of uncomfortable in my body right now. And yeah, I know I preach like self-love and, you know, embracing everything at every stage, but it's also okay to feel a little bit uncomfortable and know that you kind of let yourself go in a way. So that's where my head's at. If you're confused, so am I, but I just want to give you guys an update. Honestly, the past few months have been just very like trying and very eye-opening in terms of like what my priorities really are, what I really care about, what I'm really passionate about in terms of health and fitness and just life in general. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but I've definitely been questioning a lot of things, trying to work through things, asking questions like internally, asking you guys, and I'm just trying to do my best out here. I'm just trying to figure everything out just like you guys, and I hope by me being transparent and honest, even though it's kind of confusing, helps you in some way and makes you feel less alone in your confusion. Because at the end of the day, we're all just doing our best to try to find our way through this thing we call life. And that's that. So thank you again to Chad for the workout edit. His Instagram will be linked in the description box below. That's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it brought you some friendship and clarity about what I'm doing. Again, please comment below about how your Strive goals are going, and I will also be posting on the Facebook group right after this. If you're not part of it, the link to join that is also in the description. So thank you so much for watching. Big hugs to all of you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.